said by so many kids, but to me, bullying is repeatedly, physically or verbally abusing someone with the intention of making them feel worse about themselves.
If someone were to pick on someone, like mentally, physically, verbally, that would and they do it repetitively, that would hurt the person.
When someone is insecure about something within themselves and decides that instead of facing their own issues, they take it out on another person.
Can you imagine what it feels like to be bullied? Abused every day for being different. Fought with, antagonized, teased, pitied, lied to, physically hurt and hated by almost everyone you know? This is what Jody Blanco went through. All of this and more. She shares her exceptional story with us in the book, Please Stop Laughing at Me. To me, Cawthra is a safe haven in comparison to other high schools when it comes to bullying. However, to be sure, I asked some grade 10 Cawthra students some questions regarding bullying to see what it meant to them, if they had ever been bullied themselves, if they'd ever been a bystander or a bully, who it affects, and how they've felt since arriving at Cawthra. Why were you bullied and what happened?
The other kids really didn't want to talk to me because my skin tone was darker, and it was kind of funny because we were since I lived in Bangladesh, we were all one race, but we still found a way to treat people badly for their skin color.
I kind of lost my friends because when I was being bullied, they kind of wanted to stay away from me because they didn't really want to get involved with it, so I lost a lot of my friends.
I remember my mom saying that it really sucked because every day when I came home from school, I was just super sad, and that made her really sad.
It was considered different because everyone at my private school was super rich. They just tried to find ways to make me feel like garbage.
I always thought something was wrong with me, and if I could change it, I'd have all the answers. My life would just be better.
I'm aware that being different is a social death warrant when you're 14. I didn't choose to be different any more than someone chooses to be gay or tall. You don't get to pick who you are in this life, but you can decide who you become. The popular kids like AJ and Nadia, who are often so cruel, aren't bad people. They're just afraid of being alone. I think they sometimes secretly envy those of us who are different, not because they want to be outcast too, but because they wish they didn't feel forced to sacrifice their strength of character in order to be accepted by the group. Some of the meanest kids in school are probably compassionate and sensitive on the inside, but they know that in order to be accepted, they have to be willing to be cruel once in a while. It's like flexing your muscles when you're a bodybuilder. You do it to reassure yourself that it's all been worth it. Have you ever been a bystander or a bully?
The bystander is the most important person in the idea of bullying. Some instances I wish that I did intervene and do something about it, and I didn't, and that is something that I will regret for a while.
I remember I picked on this girl, when I was in my JK. I picked on her so bad that she tried to bang her head against the wall. You understand why bullying is such a horrible thing to do and how deep it affects someone's life.
Who does bullying affect?
Bullying affects children and teenagers everywhere, but after they've been bullied, they can act differently and they can be more insecure about themselves.
It changes how they see themselves. They think that you don't have any value because other people around them don't think they have value.
I don't care how long I've been friends with someone. If they're going to bully someone else, clearly they're not who I thought they were. And so.
In regards to bullying, how have you felt since coming to Cawthra?
I haven't felt any bullying at Cawthra. It's pretty good. Everyone's very inclusive and friendly.
Because I came here and I realized that, who cares what people think about you, just be yourself, because that's what really matters. And if that person doesn't like who you are, forget them.
Ever since I came to Cawthra, and I sort of opened up grade 9 because people are way more accepting here, and they're really encouraging, and it's a really good atmosphere here.
Wow, humans of Cawthra have been through a lot, and know even more about bullying than expected. Kelly Clarkson and the many others who have said this are right. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.